Welcome. In this video I'm going to talk about electronic forms. If your instance of eLockDoc has electronic forms, you can find and complete an electronic form from the home page. So you can see that option here on the right hand side under the search box. Depending on your access, you may see one or more forms with some descriptions on the right hand side here. If you are working on a form, you can see the forms that are in progress that maybe you haven't submitted yet here on the left. So let's create a sample electronic forms, and I'll walk you through the process and how this works. So let's go ahead and let's pretend we're going to fill out a request for an infrastructure project. So when you first launch the form, you'll see on the left hand side here the number of steps. So each step, when you select it, it'll change color to show that you've kind of completed that step, and you'll get various options depending on the step you choose, whether you need to fill out or type information, right, or whether you can pick them from a drop-down list. You may have options for example, a risk assessment. This is a checkbox. And you may have simple checkboxes like yes or no fields. So as you go through the steps, you're basically filling out the form. There are some steps that have dependencies. So for example, if I choose director sign-off yes, then now I have a signature, so I can just type in my name here. The system actually records the signatures of every user, so when you submit it, it automatically associates the person who submits the form with the form, so the audit trails maintain. But the illustration here shows you that depending on what you choose, there may be various options that show on the screen for you. Once you're done filling out the form, you just click Submit, and that will create the document and finalize the form. If you just want to save your progress and fill it and submit it later, you can do that by clicking in the Save Progress button. Let's just go ahead and submit the form. And what the system does is it automatically documents the output of this form. There may be some customizations your tenant administrator might have made where the output is significantly customized to match your organization's template for documentation. I'm just going to open up the default one to show you how this looks. So this is an example of a default look and feel for the form results. In here you have all your submitted data and organized with the electronic signature at the bottom. There's also a barcode which is equal to the form ID, which is always unique for every file. And in that top right hand corner you have a QR code. So if you print out this file, you can scan the paper copy and instantly retrieve the electronic version, just to compare the two if you need to. So that pretty much concludes our process of completing an electronic form. After the form has been created and is in the system, you can choose to edit the form if you need to. Otherwise, you maybe want to just leave it there or send it through some workflows to file it away properly inside the system. A typical use case for a project request might be that you need to get an approval from your supervisor for it. So in that case, you would trigger off one of these workflows here, which we'll cover in a different video. Thank you very much. Have a great day.